Dear HD Diary, 20 January 2023, 1:20. I wonder why Harley didn't have the reveal of the 120th anniversary bikes today rather than on the 18th. And why did they release only a few models at the beginning of the year, only to have a full announcement 2 weeks later? Sort of, anyways. Let me explain. P2C, Harley would show off their full model year lineup in a mighty party that they called the annual dealer meeting.
Ah, what great meetings they were.
That was at the end of August, which is pretty close to the end of the riding season, especially for us in northern New York. That last show I went to was in Milwaukee in August of 2019, where they revealed the 2020 model year. Now the MoCo tends to reveal their lineup at the beginning of the year, and this year was no different. Of course, in the meantime, in the absence of official news from the company, the rumors went wild. There was supposed to be a new bike called the Highway King, a new trike, possibly even the Bronx coming back, and the Pan America 975. We know now that most of the unofficial news were We also now know that the old XL Sportster, the Road King Standard, and the Electric Glide are all gone from the lineup. So what is here? At the beginning of January, Harley released their carryover models. No big changes and bikes beginning to roll into the showroom. It wasn't until the 18th that we learned about the rest of the lineup. The first anniversary that Harley celebrated was in 1953. Then President William H. Davidson wrote in the Enthusiast magazine, "The founders of Harley-Davidson built well on a solid foundation of ideals and principles which has resulted in the production of the world's finest motorcycles year after year. Our pledge to you is that Harley-Davidson's course for the future will continue to be charted unswervingly along the same traditional lines of constant development and improvement toward building better and better Harley-Davidsons."
That's a sentiment that's still echoed today.
In Jochen Zeitz's words, on the MoCo's news website page, Harley-Davidson has a tremendous opportunity to build a unique global lifestyle brand rooted in motoculture. The iconic barn shield is one of the most recognized logos in the world, and unlike any of our competitors, we have the opportunity to evolve our lifestyle brand to new heights if we rigorously pursue and execute our strategy in the coming years. Perhaps that's the reason for choosing the heirloom red for the anniversary color, to show off the love of motorcycling and the passion for our brand. Red is also the color of desire, which these models certainly are. The bikes with the 120th badging are Fat Boy 114, Heritage Classic, Street Glide Special, Road Glide Special, Ultra Limited, and the Tri-Glide Ultra. Last but certainly not least is the CVO Road Glide Limited Anniversary Edition, and it's got all the bells and whistles. But just one CVO? Just the 120th version? Just one so far. Harley also brought back the Breakout with a bigger gas tank, showed off the blacked out version of the Freewheeler, and introduced us to the Road Glide 3.
Ooh, almost forgot about the Nightster Special.
Usually when they tack on the word special, that means a bigger motor. Road Glide is a 107 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 engine. The Road Glide Special has a 114. Not this time. It's still a Revolution Max 975 motor along with the selective ride modes, stylish lighting, dual bending valve front suspension, ready for a passenger, and vintage styling. It's also got the 4-inch LCD display, USB charging port, cruise control, and Bluetooth equipped. The reveal video also touched on the motor clothes, parts and accessories, and the big 120th anniversary celebration happening in July. I'll be there, and I certainly hope to see a lot of friends there as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. So after the reveal, I was slammed at the dealership.
Busy in cyberspace.
How can that be, you ask? That's because we didn't know what was coming. And we got all the news the exact same time that everybody else did. We had a good idea of which models were going to carry the 120th badging, but no idea what they look like. And the fact that there's only one CVO bike, that's not like the Moco at all. Or was it? Jochen did say,
we might even roll out another new bike or two.
Anywho, I was busy downloading all the new marketing materials for the bikes, creating our e-newsletter to go out the next day, and reaching out to the list of friends and customers who had told us that they were wanting a 120th bike. Those who signed up for the reveal and indicated that Caprara Harley-Davidson is their preferred dealership and that they'd most likely be buying a new bike soon, their information was forwarded to us from Harley on the 18th after the launch. And I was the one who is dedicated to following up with them. So sent out a text, email, possibly even called, or a combination of the three. Now, for anyone really wanting one of these anniversary models, I highly suggest that they text, email, or phone call, or even better, head over to the local dealer and talk with them about reserving one. Because each dealership will definitely get at least one anniversary model, but not many more than that. For anyone who has watched my previous videos, they know that I have a Heritage 114 in the 115th anniversary colors and badging. These are VIN specific to the bike, so in other words, we can't just order a 115th anniversary tank badge and put it on a 2020 bike. Harley wants to know that it's going on the right bike. That being said, they did like the color so much that it was an option for 2022. But obviously, no 119th anniversary badge, it's just the color. So, if you like the heirloom red of the 120th anniversary bikes, know that they may bring that color back a few years down the road.
But who knows?
Harley is notoriously tight-lipped about such plans.
That's my way of saying that if you want official motor company news or just tips and tricks about motorcycling in general, then you should click that subscribe button right now.
When will we know about any of the other new bikes? I don't have any news yet, but Jochen did allude to that when he mentioned Daytona and Sturgis Bike Weeks. I'm thinking that they did their announcement on the 18th rather than on 120 because today is a Friday and everyone in marketing says that the best days to put anything online are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Why doesn't Harley just release everything all at once? Some people are saying it's because of the production and supply issues. Not me. I think it's the same reason why the TV series Yellowstone is in mid-season break. To keep the excitement going. What's going to happen next? Let's go back and rewatch it again. See what we might have missed. What other clues can we find? Don't worry though, you can always find me here on YouTube, in my Facebook group Irish Bob's Motorcycle Life, in my SKILLSHARE class, and on my website irishbobsister.com. Next week I'll show you the evolution of the trike, and in February we'll talk about how love and motorcycles can improve your relationships. For now, I've got more videos for you to watch, and I'll ask you to please stay safe, Be kind to one another, even if they only reveal a little bit at a time. Ride when you can and have fun.